What the fuck is up, YouTube? You know who it is, motherfuckers. It's the AdeptFolly, baby. Holler at your boy, suck on my chode. It's story time, guys. I'm gonna tell you some stories, some funny stories. I can almost guarantee you guys will laugh. But I'm telling you, if you guys were there in person, these stories would be so much more funny. But, alright, just listen up. So it's 9th grade. I'm a freshman. First couple months of class. There's this sophomore in my history class. He's a dumb fuck. Can't pass his classes and shit. And I was a little bit chubby back then. So, he decides to start calling me Chunky Cheese. So, I asked this kid probably 1,573 times to stop calling me Chunky Cheese. But he wouldn't. So then I asked my history teacher, his name's Mr. Spataski, former Marine. I asked him, will you please tell him to stop? He says, Austin, that's the kid's name who's calling me Chunky Cheese. He says, Austin, you better stop, because I have money on Anthony in a fight. Which is me, I'm Anthony. Okay, so, he's like, alright, whatever. Well, then, the next day, we're taking a test in that class. And he decides to keep calling me Chunky Cheese. So he's sitting over there. He's sitting a couple rows over from me saying, hey Chunky, hey Chunky. So I said, Austin, don't say it again. He said, oh, what are you going to do, Chunky? So I set my pencil down, got up, walked over there. He stood up. I cold cocked that bitch. Right in his chin. Knocked his ass out. That bitch is out, motherfucker. Like, then I got on top of him, teabagged him, stuck my cho dick in his mouth, had him suck it, then I came on his face. Okay, not really, not that part, but after I hit him, he like rubbed his eyes, he went to get back up, and I just shoved him in the ground, and I was just like, stay down, you fucking bitch! Like, I really did say that. And my teacher came over, he was like, Anthony, back up, it's okay, just back up. Then he was just like, Austin, get up! Just screaming at the kid. Because he told him to stop, but he continued to talk to me. Continued to talk shit to me. So he got what was coming to him. Okay, so, you wanna know what the sweetest thing is though? When that kid sees me in the hallway, he runs to the other side. It's like, dude, I'm not a mean kid, I'm not just gonna... Excuse me. It's like, I'm not a mean kid, I'm not gonna, like, hurt you for no reason. But, like, we could be friends if you wanted to. As long as he wasn't gonna be calling me names and like fucking just being a mess, you know? Because it's like, I just don't deal with that stuff. Like I won't. Like it's not that I was like getting mad. It was just so annoying. So I was just like, all right, this fucking cracker is gonna get knocked the fuck out today. And sure enough, he did, eh? And you know, that's the thing that teachers don't really understand is that like teachers always be like, listen, if someone's messing with you, come to a teacher, blah blah blah. Well, I did that, and he still continued to mess with me. And then I got into a fight, and then I dealt with it myself, and I still got in trouble. When I went through all the measures that the teachers and authority there tells me to go through, and then he was still giving me shit. So guys, listen to me when I say this. Sometimes you gotta stand up for yourself and kick some fucking ass. Alright? Now, so that's that story. Now I'm gonna move on to the next story. This is rather disgusting somewhat, and it is a somewhat how should I put this? Personal and just kind of fucked up. But when I was about 7, I believe, I became really constipated for some reason. Not sure why, but I'd poop like 7 or 8 times a day, but like really small poops, like I don't know why, like really small. And then so after like 2 months of this, we went to the doctor. They just said it's just happening, it'll get better, and blah blah blah. So, all right, well then we waited like a year. I was still doing it. So we go back, and they said that I was so constipated, like they didn't know what to do. So they told me to just try an enema, which you put up your butthole, you squeeze it, it's liquid, it like, makes it all slippery in there, and it makes you have to poop within like 15 seconds. So I took it, squirted that bitch up my butthole, like hell yeah, like you know how it is. And ran to the bathroom, sat down. I kid you not, I shit out 2 turds, probably 13 inches in diameter each, like a foot long each. And I didn't even feel it come out of my butthole, which is the craziest thing. Like, it didn't hurt at all. That bitch just slid out. And I was just like, well, damn. Like, holla at your boy, because that bitch is huge. And, yeah, that motherfucker, that's pretty nasty, I guess. But it's kind of funny now looking back at it. But it really sucked, because, like, I'd have to poop all the time. And, like, when I'm playing football or, like, wrestling practice and stuff, like, that sucks when you have to go all the time. You're like either holding it or you're running to the bathroom to get back in time and blah blah blah, and it just kind of really sucks. So don't get constipated, guys. Now another story. I'm in Florida a couple weeks ago for spring break. I don't know why, but I had to shit so much there, like once or twice a day, but you know, just that's a lot for me now. And I shit the nastiest shit I guarantee any of you have seen. And here comes the picture. Hold on. Now, I want one of you motherfuckers to tell me that's not the nastiest shit you've ever seen. Like, I mean, honestly, like, here, let's go back to it for a second. That is just the nastiest fucking thing I've probably ever seen. Like, that smelled so bad. You know how you can usually smell your own farts and stuff? No, not the case with this one. I almost puked as soon as it came out of my butthole. I don't know how that was sitting inside of me, guys. I'm sorry, but that's nasty as fuck. Like, I'm about to enter that shit in the Guinness Book of World Records. Because it is fucking nasty as fucking shit. Like, I'd rather lay in a thing of puke than look at that pile of shit. And look at it was like this is how it was. There's a bunch of turds, and then it was just like ice cream coming out of my butt, and it was just filling up the entire toilet. Nasty as hell, but hey, it is what it is, I suppose. Hey, but so yeah, guys, just beware what you eat, whatnot. You don't want to take a shit like that, trust me. Alright, so now guys, I got one more story for you, and we're gonna end it on a good positive note here. When it was April 2009, I believe. Now, that's just the time this story's gonna take place. But now I'm gonna, before this tell the story, I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit of background. My family, we never had a lot of money, and we were actually struggling at this time to even like pay bills and whatnot. It's just a lot of debt, and you know, my parents messed up a little bit, but they try to like give us a good life. They like, wanted us to have fun and stuff. So that's why. Well, it's April 17th, 2009. My parents play the lottery every now and then, and they decided to buy one on this day. Well, it's about 6 in the morning. It's on a Saturday. I have a couple of friends staying over. We had a fun night playing COD, and all of a sudden we get woken up at 6 o'clock in the morning to my mom screaming bloody murder. So we go out there. I thought someone was breaking in or something. I'm like, Mom, what's going on? And she couldn't even talk. And then finally, half an hour later, my mom and dad explained to us that we won the lottery. Well, it's not like it wasn't millions and millions. It was $250,000. But $250,000, that's like 5 years salary for us. So we paid off all of our debt, and now we're straight, and it's good. Because my parents try so hard to support us, and now they got it because they deserved it. Like, I honestly feel that like God gave it to us because they deserved it, and they tried so hard to support us and give us what we want so we can have fun. Now, the thing that sucks about it though is the Mega Ball was like a 33, and it was $116 million. Okay, guys, that's a ton of money. Like, we would never have to worry about anything. But so it was 116 million, and for our Mega Ball we had a 32. The Mega Ball was a 33, so we are one away. So it's like kind of like teasing us. But when we look back on it, and we're just like, honestly, like, who cares? We got $250,000 from it, so it's just a good thing. Like, we don't think about it as a negative kind of thing. We think about it as a positive all the way. Like, okay, we could have won that money, but did we need it? No. Like, would it have been awesome? Hell yeah. But it wasn't something that we really needed. But so we're gonna end it with that, guys. But that's about the end of the gameplay here. Coming up shortly, sometime here or there. I don't know. We're almost there. But hope you guys enjoyed the commentary. Hope you guys laughed a bit. Hope you guys suck my chode a little bit. That would be awesome too. So hey guys, peace out. Have a good night. Have a good day. Have a good whatever you're doing. And yeah, just fuck.